So, looking for opinions on the movie Fearless on YouTube, I saw a scene from the movie United 93, which of course is about the Shanksville plane that happened on 9/11. You know the story. And that sent me down a whole new rabbit hole. Now, I did see this film way back before I was awake, and it was very effective, but knowing what I know now, I know that it was pretty much pure fantasy. But anyway, the release date of the movie was April 28th, 2006. Now, when was Jeff Gordon, the character in Fearless, born? April 28th, 1950. So there's that date again. Now, the first thing I did after seeing the date was go look for a 666, because I found a big one with Fearless and the Donnie Darko release date. So this time I found something that goes pretty deep. 6 years, 6 months, and 6 weeks after United 93 was released was Sunday, December 9th, 2012. And what happened on that date? Jenni Rivera, a Mexican-American singer and songwriter, dies in a plane crash. And this is her, born in Long Beach, California, died in Mexico. So she's from Long Beach, and the area code for Long Beach is 562. 562 just so happens to be the 4079th prime number. So you have your 47, Trump is the 47th president, and Trump is 79 years old. Now, where did she die? Forgive my pronunciation. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing this right, but Iturbide, Mexico. It's a mountainous area of Mexico. You got your altitude, has 911 in the altitude. And the surface area is 719.2 square kilometers. Remember the flight that inspired Fearless, Flight 232. It crashed in Sioux City, Iowa on 7/19. And by the way, 7/19, I forgot to mention, is the reverse date of Trump's birthday, 6/14. And this is who Iturbide, Mexico is named after. Agustin de Iturbide. This is basically a form of the name August 8/4. And look at when he died. July 19th, 1824. For the year, you've got your 18 and your backwards 42. But look, July 19th, 7/19. When did I just say that plane, Flight 232, crashed? July 19th, the reverse date of Trump's birthday. So if you go from his birth to the crash of Flight 232, it's 1980 months. Friday the 13th was released in 1980. And remember, Jason Voorhees was born the day before Trump in the same year. But even more important is it is 165 years apart. Why is that important, you might ask? The 165th day of the year is June 14th, Trump's birthday. Huge, huge bam. And here's the flight again in case you forgot. And just in case all of that wasn't enough for you, from 9/11/01 to the date Jenni Rivera died in a plane crash, 4107 days. 4 times 107 is 428. And United 93 was released on 428. Remember, Rivera died 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks after United 93 was released on 428. And when you look at it, it's almost a reverse date. 9/11, only in this case it's 12/9. 1 day, 1 month off. So they ritually killed Jenni Rivera in reference to the United 93 movie. Pretty crazy. But the evidence is undeniable. And if you type in the name of the guy that part of Mexico was named after, again, I'm not going to say it because I have trouble pronouncing it. Get your 10/9. Skull and Bones founding date, also 9/10. Charlie Kirk. And if you type in Rivera's real name, Dolores, it equals 161. You're upside down 9/11, or you're 6/11. And that area of Mexico is in the state of Nuevo León, which equals 42. And from Jenni Rivera's birth to her death is 15,866 days. The 15th prime number is 47. So that's 47 right here for your Trump presidency. 86, because I assume they're going to 86 Trump. Then you got your 66 twin number. Also not really important, but if you add 521 to 7, you get my birthday, 5/28. And I almost missed this, but over here, 2266 weeks, 4 days. 226 is, of course, Michelle Trachtenberg's death date. 66 is the twin number. And 4 times 6, 24. For your backwards, 42. And United 93 supposedly crashed in Somerset County. In the movie Seven, Morgan Freeman plays Detective Somerset, and he interviews Leland Orser. This is him, and watch what number pops up. Boom. Right in that scene. And Mr. Orser was born 8/6 in San Francisco, California, which is where Fearless took place. And look at his child's name. August Triplehorn Orser. So there's another August reference. Now remember, Fearless, like I just said, takes place mostly in San Francisco because that's where Jeff Bridges' character Max lives. The area codes are 415 and 628. 628, Elon Musk birthday. The crash was in Kern County. Area code 661 and 760. Remember 76, George Bush's birthday, the 9/11 president. The director of United 93 is Paul Greengrass. Born August 13th, 1955. Remember, 55 is the Satan number. Now, Peter Weir, the director of Fearless, was born August 21st, 1944. So he has the kill number, while Greengrass has the Satan number. As you can see here. So from Greengrass's birth to the release of United 93, 46 weeks. Now that made me think, what is the 46th week of 2026? It starts 11/9. And it goes all the way through the 15th, so King Charles' birthday, which is also the release day of Southland Tales, is in the same week too. You've also got your 816 in here twice, also with a backwards 86 to 86 someone or something. From Peter Weir's birthday to Greengrass's is 4,009 days. Now remember, 9 times 4 is 36 for your 666 number. But also, the 49th prime number is 227. And the 227th day of the year is August 15th. That's when the WOW signal happened. And remember, they're saying that this comet Atlas is connected to the WOW signal. Also, the San Francisco 49ers. Remember, Fearless takes place in San Francisco. And Peter Weir's name just so happens to equal your backwards 9/11. From Peter Weir's birth to the release of United 93, 740 months, 7 days. That's your 47 for the Trump presidency, both forward and backwards. We've also got another 816 backwards. $22,530 days. 22 times 530 is 11,660. So you've got your 611 or upside down 911 and your twin number. From Paul Greengrass's birth to the release of Fearless, 38 years, 2 months, 2 days. Now 38 times 2 is 76 for your George Bush birthday. And you multiply that by 2, which is 2 76s. You get 152. And the 152nd prime is 881. So you've got your 18, 666 number, and your 88 infinity portal Trump number. Remember, Trump equals 88 in Gematria. I forgot to mention that in all my other videos. And that reminds me to go back to the time between Jenny Rivera's birth and death. 15 plus 866 is also 881. Now going back to the character Jeff Gordon, who died in Fearless by being decapitated, which equals 88. Also decapitate equals 84. From his birthday to the release of United 93, it's 2,454 days. So you've got 45 forwards, 45 backwards, and you add 20, and that's 474. So 47 forwards, 47 backwards. Remember, Trump is the 45-47 president. And down here, 672 months. 2 67s, twin numbers. Elvis had a twin, Jesse, who died at birth, and remember, 67 equals Elvis, and 67 also equals Jesse. Now from the date that Jeff Gordon's license expires, 4/28/95, to the release of United 93, is 4,018 days. You got your 18 in there. Also, it's pretty similar numbers to the date from 9/11 to Jenny Rivera's death. It was 4,107 days. Also 11 years. The 11th prime number is 31. And the 31st prime number is 127. Remember, 12/7 is the Pearl Harbor date. Now, just to run some dates in the same year, from Paul Greengrass's birthday to Peter Weir's in the same year is only 8 days. 192 hours, which, you flip the 9, 162. And up here you've got your 216 with a 9. From the Kirk event to the release of Fearless in the same year, 840 hours for your 84. You include the end date, 36 days. And from the memorial to the release of Fearless in the same year, 24 days for your backwards 42, 3 weeks, 3 days for your 33. And from Peter Weir's birth to Charlie Kirk's birth in the same year, 54 days for your backwards 45 Trump presidency. Include the end date at your 76, George W. Bush. Also your 55 Satan number. And to show some of the connective tissues of the 28, from Michelle Trachtenberg's death to the Charlie Kirk event, it was 28 weeks later. From the release of 28 years later to the Charlie Kirk event was 82 days, your backwards 28. And the next 28 years later movie, The Bone Temple, opens January 16th, 2026. You're backwards 6/11, upside down 9/11. And that is 128 days after the Kirk event. And I'll end the video on this note. I was toying around with the 3i Atlas in the Gematria calculator, and it adds up to alien invasion, Mark of the Beast, economic reset, and Jesuit order. It's not a perfect 4-cipher match for any of them, but a lot of the numbers add up. But anyway, all glory to God, and thank you for watching.